beautiful people, Oyinkan here. Welcome to Quick Thought, where I talk about whatever I want to talk about. That's simple, yes girl. So today's Quick Thought is all about Wendy Williams talking about Tabitha Brown and her marriage and her decision to retire her husband. Okay, let's get right into it. Before we get started, let's do a little OOTD. So this little t-shirt dress situation, girl, this is like a few bucks. This was a few bucks. It's not much of anything. I don't even want you thinking I'm doing that much, because I'm not. But shout out to the braids. Yes, girl. I'm not myself without braids. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I always feel like my complete self, but I feel like my self when I have braids. But I'm always me, but I just feel like very extra. Braids make me feel extra glam. That's what it is. Like, you know how some people get like a wig, like a new wig to feel glam? I get braids done. Like I braid my hair up to feel glam. That's how I am. Anyway, my earrings are from the Bliss Collection. Brand spanking new, girl. I'm hoping these earrings are already out by the time I'm putting this video out. But I super duper love these, inspired by seashells. Super duper love them. So it's a big seashell and 3 small ones on top, girl. It comes in pink and it also comes in mint green. I so love it. I love it. So I realized I was wearing a lot of mint green, so I was like, I need to make mint green earrings because I need earrings to match my looks. And of course, since I have the gift of making earrings, why not? Why not? Anyway, so Tabitha Brown, the wonderful, the brilliant, the actress, the influencer, TikTok extraordinaire, she shared on social media that she will be retiring her husband. Let me give you a little backstory. Her husband has supported her career for over a decade. He took a job as a cop, and for 15 years he worked as a cop in order to make sure that she's good in all her endeavors as she chased the dream of being a successful actress. Now that she's successful, she's decided that, you know what, hubby, it's your turn to go chase your dreams and do the things you want to do and not be a cop anymore. So she shared that with the world, basically. And this is what Wendy Williams said.
I was married to one of those. You know, I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams, buy a business, stay with me, but go. You see how that turned out. I predict that this marriage is going to be on real rocky ground in a moment. Live your dream. Then they invest in stuff and they lose the money. And then they invest in something else and the money gets swindled or stolen. And then they invest again. Then he comes home and throws his bag down. And he's like, and she's like, what? And he's like, I can't do this. And this is your fault. You're over here making all your money and stuff. You had me quit my job and I can't find my live like a child.
I don't think the marriage is gonna be rocky because she's retiring her husband. Why is Wendy utilizing her story and her history with her ex-husband as literally the guidebook of, or the reason behind why you shouldn't retire your husband? This was Tabitha Brown's response.
God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip and I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way. And I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, oh, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay? And that is how it remains successful. We keep him first. He is first in our marriage. Not money, not business, not success, but God. He's first, okay? So this is my prayer for you. I pray that love finds you, true love. I pray it finds you and it holds you tight. I pray that someone will love you enough to see you when you are not well, to see you when you need true support, to see you when you need compassion, to see you when you need kindness. I pray that somebody loves you enough to sacrifice their life for you. I pray that type of love finds you so that you can understand why. I don't want my husband to put his life on the line anymore wearing a bulletproof vest if he don't have to, and if that's not his desire. I love him enough that I want him to be safe, and I want him to coach children the way he wants to. My husband has a nonprofit, right? And he wants to be able to build that even more so. And what I do know is a 9-to-5 or a steady job takes away time for creativity, takes away time that you want to pour into your real, true purpose. And if God blesses someone to be able to pull out of that 9-to-5 and pour everything into their purpose, their passion, ooh, my goodness, why would we dishonor God if he blesses us with the ability and the way to be able to do so? Ooh, honey, I'm excited about that. Oh, I pray that somebody finds you, love finds you, that excites you the way I am excited about my husband being able to grow his business, being able to pour into children, continue to coach these kids, do other things he's dreamt about. Oh, honey, I pray this type of excitement and love finds you and anybody else who seems to not understand this. I pray that type of love finds you, sacrifice, compassion.
Now that we've watched both sides, here is my quick thought about all of that. I believe that there's nothing wrong with retiring your husband, especially if your husband has looked out for you for 15 years. 15 years. And it also comes off to me like, I think Wendy is speaking from a place of she's never been loved properly by a husband. So therefore, she does not even know what it looks like and what it feels like. And what I love about what Tabitha said is that she's led by God. She's doing what God is leading her to do, not her feelings or emotions, but what God is leading her to do. And to me, in my opinion, that's what's most important. I think the dynamic from what we see, because we never know what's happening behind closed doors, right? But from what we see in Tabitha Brown and her husband's relationship, that dynamic is more healthy. It is normal for a husband to take up a job and let the wife chase her dreams and figure things out for as long as it may take her. And it took her 15 years. And for as long as it may take, that is normal. That is normal. Wendy, this is what a healthy relationship looks like. This is what reciprocation looks like. She's reciprocating the efforts that her husband has put into the relationship. And she said now her husband can focus on a nonprofit. So she's not saying her husband is going to sit home literally watching TV all day doing nothing. No, like he's going to go and be able to spend his full time with the nonprofit that he already has rather than part-time, which he was probably doing part-time while being a cop. And thirdly, who wants to be a cop forever anyway? Being a cop is dangerous. So if you have the means to retire your spouse, whether it's your husband that's a cop or a wife that's a cop, if you have the means to retire your spouse from being a cop so they can focus on other ventures and build those ventures up, why not do so? Like, don't you love your spouse enough to be like, all right, you can stop doing this dangerous job that you even picked up for the family to be able to survive. It's not like you picked it up because you're passionate about being a cop and that's all you ever wanted in your life forever. No, like you picked it up because you wanted to be able to feed your family and for your wife to be able to chase her dreams. Now that those dreams have been actualized, she's reciprocating the effort. Like, I wouldn't. I'm surprised this is even a story because I didn't see not one wrong thing that Tabitha said. I think this is a healthy relationship, and the only way you can understand this is if you've had healthy relationships as well, or if you're somebody that can look outside of your unhealthy relationship and see that healthy relationships like this are actually possible. Don't be stingy with your spouse and always look to God for everything. Know what you think down below about Tabitha Brown retiring her husband and what Wendy Williams said about Tabitha Brown retiring her husband. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you. God loves you. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications as well. Check out the links below for anything befitting style. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll talk later, girl. Later. Oh yeah, check out all the videos right over here, girl. Alrighty. Later.